Welcome to Cheap ASF. This is a microwave handle replacement for Samsung. 21AS is the model, and last couple digits of the model number. You can see on this picture, cracked just by normal wear and tear. And this microwave is only a couple of years old. A little disappointing that that handle broke, but of course it's made out of plastic. So I was able to find a replacement on Amazon for pretty cheap. I think it was like 20 bucks. I'll include the link. Always check your model number, just make sure it fits. This one fits quite a few different ones. So this replacement really shouldn't take too long. You really just need a screwdriver, the flathead, as well as the Phillips. Some alcohol pads is helpful, just to wipe off the grime and stuff from the handle. So the first thing is you kind of use your flathead. Try to be somewhat careful. Pop that out. I use those holes there to kind of pop out this panel. This doesn't affect the microwave at all, so it's very safe to do. Of course, you could always unplug the microwave. I guess I should have done that, but we're really not touching anything electrical, so it should be fine. So this took a little bit time to kind of pop out. I edited the video slightly. I think this, again, is probably one of the harder parts, just because I didn't want to crack that panel at all. A little bit of working, and was able to kind of pop it out there. I replaced this twice actually for the handle. I'll include both handles. Both seem to be pretty quality. They're all made out of metal. However, one was slightly too short for the microwave, but it might work for yours. But I'll include that link anyway. You can see up at the top there is a plastic clip there for that screw. It took a little bit of finesse. I think I took the flathead and popped it out. And then that's just a typical Phillips screw, two of them that have to be taken out there. Now I used a regular Phillips in this video. However, on the second time I did it, I used a ratcheting, if I can speak, screwdriver. That was pretty helpful. I guess you could use a screwdriver or an electric screwdriver or impact, I guess, but that might be a little overkill. So then after I got out that handle there, I took some alcohol pads. You can see a little bit of grime. I wiped that out. And then took the new handle and just started the install on the new handle with the screws. I just used the screws that were that were on the original piece and used that. It does come with two screws though if you want to use the new ones. However, I just figured to use the original ones. So I did kind of fast forward the screwing in and figure you guys needed to watch that. And then the clip here, it took a little bit of work to kind of get in. It was a little weird. However, you kind of just play with it until it fits in there. Yeah, it took a few minutes. There's a slight kind of weird piece of plastic that you kind of have to get in there a little bit. A little odd. That took a little bit of time. And then to put the panel back in was pretty easy. I kind of just grabbed it, put it in there.
Did you say yes to that?
Just wanted to show you that new handle is made out of metal, which should last a lot longer. So yeah, I pushed that all in. This was a pretty easy repair. It should only take maybe 10-15 minutes at the most. But just be careful taking the panel off because it would be pretty easy to crack it. And you can see it right there. It looks pretty nice. It matches pretty good.